Nick Robinson here for Polygon, and today I am joined by Microsoft Studios Head of First-Party Publishing, Shannon Loftis. How's it going?
Oh, it's great. This is such a great E3. I'm super excited. How are you?
I'm very excited, in no small part due to the fact that yesterday you announced that there is a Phantom Dust. I guess I'll let you put it in your words. A Phantom Dust. Is it a remake, a remaster, a reboot? Like, how would you classify this Phantom Dust project that's coming in 2017?
So for people who don't know what Phantom Dust is, it's a game that was originally released in 2003 by Microsoft Studios, designed by Futatsugi-san. And basically what it is, it's a collectible card game that's wrapped in an action RPG. It was released only in Japan, and then another publisher released it very limited run in the United States. So it didn't have that much commercial availability. However, the people that played it had a lot to say about it. So it was high on our list to remake, particularly given that the CCG mechanic is so incredibly relevant right now and so fresh. And the other interesting thing is that Phantom Dust, instead of building decks, what you do is you build arsenals. Nobody has ever built a perfect arsenal in the 13 years that the game has been out and circulating. So what we announced yesterday is that we are bringing not a remastered, but the original Phantom Dust from the original Xbox to Xbox One. We are making a few changes to it. Obviously, you know, Xbox Live has come a long way. So we are you know, loading it onto modern Xbox Live, so you will be able to do clubs and you'll be able to do groups and modern matchmaking, and of course the ever important arena on Xbox Live, because I think the gameplay for this game really lends itself. And then we're making one small gameplay tweak, which is in the original Phantom Dust, you had to play for about 6 hours to get a big enough arsenal to take it online and do multiplayer. And with the new Phantom Dust, we're going to launch it with some arsenals already available, so you can go straight into multiplayer if you want to.
Gotcha. That's very exciting. So I guess my question right off the bat is, I'm one of those lunatics who still has my Xbox 360 plugged in so I can play Phantom Dust on Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. And as great as that game looks, I think that game looks remarkably good for an original Xbox game. Like, that looks like a high-end 360 game to me. But that game, I think, was running at 480p if you're like lucky, if you're running on the 360. Do you know what to expect in terms of resolution, or is it more of a emulation of the original game? Where does it kind of land on that spectrum?
So we're sticking with the original graphics for the game, partly because the animations are so crucial to gameplay. And to up-res the graphics means opening up old animation files and everything else. So, you know, the original resolution and frame rate is exactly what you're going to experience. And, you know, it is a little bit of a Wayback Machine kind of experience, but the gameplay is so incredible that that's what we're really focusing on bringing back.
That's awesome. And so something else you announced is that this game will have, in some form, support for things that fall under the umbrella of the Xbox Clubs thing, right? So tournaments are going to be a component of this. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I mean, I think the CCG mechanic that's kind of at the chewy heart of this game is something that lends itself incredibly well to competitive gaming. And so because we're plumbing it with modern Xbox Live, Arena on Xbox Live is something that comes for free with that.
Very cool. And I guess one final question would be, a lot of, I think I know the answer to this, but a lot of CCGs now they tend to be free-to-play games where you buy packs individually. And from my conversations with you and with Adam Iskreen, it seemed like that was never the route for Phantom Dust. You don't want to nickel and dime people with booster packs. You want to go more Killer Instinct with it, at least at first. Where do you think, is it too soon to talk about how launch plans will work for Phantom Dust? Will it be free up to a point? Will it be just a complete paid premium product? Do you have any thoughts on that yet?
Well, I think it will be a paid product. It won't be a free-to-play product, but you should expect that this is going to be a value title. Lastly,
I guess, is there any chance that if this does really well, could it be a way of taking the temperature for a future Phantom Dust game? Is it too soon to say?
Gamers speak and we answer. Let's see how people like what we bring.
Awesome. Well, I'm thrilled to be getting back online. I have an immense amount of nostalgia for Phantom Dust, playing it with my high school friends, all my siblings, and I'm thrilled to get back in. So thank you so much for your time, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you're excited. That's great.